In this short video, I'm going to provide you with an overview of the multimedia presentation, which is assignment 2 in IFN616 Online Information Services. Your task in this assignment is to prepare an issues-based, critical, analytical multimedia presentation of 20 minutes duration on a topic of your choice related to current practice in online information service provision. This assignment gives you the opportunity to engage in depth with a particular issue that's of interest to you. Through engaging with this topic in detail, you'll read more broadly, which will help you to get a better feel for broader issues in web content management and web service delivery. As an information professional, you need to be able to produce content in various formats. So this assignment gives you an opportunity to develop some new skills, to consolidate some skills you might already have, and to engage with a different format that you may not have yet used in your assignment work in your degree. The first step in completing this assignment is to come up with a topic that interests you. You can draw from any of the broad themes that we're looking at during the semester, including the virtual branch, design, markup, web content management, governance, online service delivery and service delivery models, evaluating and improving websites, or social media. In the past, students have made presentations related to social media policies, the semantic web, the role of open source in online service delivery, cloud computing, privacy, and open data. You might also like to problematize your topic, to come up with a problem related to online service provision that you'll explore in your presentation. If you're choosing a broad issue, you also need to think about the organisational or industry context for your topic. For example, if you're preparing a briefing on accessibility, you should contextualise it for a particular organisation, type of organisation or sector, rather than just looking broadly at the issue. Once you've selected a topic, you should do some reading to get a feel for it, and then you might come back and rethink it or refine it based on what you found out from your reading. Next, you need to decide what type of presentation you'll make and who you're making it for. The assignment brief asks you to prepare a management briefing. However, we're okay to be flexible with this. You can choose a different type of presentation if you like, but you should discuss this in your proposal so we can give you some feedback. You might prepare a conceptual overview, for example, for an academic audience, or a review of best practice for a student audience. As you think about the type of presentation you'll create, you need to define the purpose and the audience for the presentation. Finally, you need to choose a format for your multimedia presentation. I really encourage you to be creative with this. There are limitless options for what you can do. You need to produce a multimedia presentation of some sort, but we're open to what type of presentation you produce. It could be a screencast, a video, a website with embedded multimedia content, or a story on Storify with multimedia content embedded in it. Essentially, you can use any multimedia format that you want, as long as the material can be accessed in an asynchronous manner. That means that you can't, for example, schedule a presentation and run a collaborate session. Take a look around the web and see what types of tools are available. Have a look at tools that you mightn't have used before, and come up with a format that will work for your topic and the context you have chosen. There's a Google spreadsheet on the assignment page on the unit site containing information about tools that you might like to use, and you're welcome to add other ideas to this list for your peers to draw on. Let's move on to talk about the 2 deliverables for this assignment. The first is a proposal, which is due on Sunday, the 26th of April. The proposal is marked out of 10 and worth 5% of your marks in the unit. The proposal is not intended to be an onerous task, but rather its purpose is to give you an opportunity to receive feedback on your ideas and get some help with shaping the final multimedia presentation. There's a form you can complete for your proposal, available on the unit site in the assignment folder. It asks you to describe the issue, describe the context, what sector or organisational context are you looking at, list the key points that you will make, identify 5 key pieces of literature you will use in your presentation with a 2-sentence description of each, and describe the type of multimedia presentation you plan to produce. What format will it be, and what tools do you think you'll use to make it? You're welcome to submit more information beyond this, but you only need to cover these aspects in the form to satisfy the assignment requirements. The second deliverable is the presentation itself. The presentation is marked out of 90, but weighted at 45% of your mark in the unit. Please read the criteria sheet carefully and ensure you understand how the marks are allocated. In particular, note the emphasis on analysis and critical engagement. You've got to go beyond describing the issue and really engage critically with it. Also note the emphasis on use of the literature. Although your topic may be a practical one, it's important that you explore related research and theory in addition to trade literature. Finally, this assignment isn't just about engaging with the content. It's also about creating a polished and professional multimedia presentation, so there are marks available for the quality of your presentation. Please note that you shouldn't use any copyrighted material in your presentation whatsoever. My expectation is that you'll only use Creative Commons licensed material, and that includes images, video, and audio. When you use Creative Commons licensed material, you must then reference that material correctly. Referencing in a multimedia presentation is not as simple as it is in a report. So you've got to think about how you're going to acknowledge other people's work and other people's ideas in the presentation itself. There are lots of help resources available for this assignment. Firstly, the proposal gives you an opportunity to get feedback on your ideas, so make sure you use it to your advantage. Think about your topic carefully and do the work to fill in that proposal template so that we've got a lot of material to give you feedback on. There are also help resources on the assignment folder in the unit site. These include links to different tools that you might like to use for creating different types of presentations. If you need to loan equipment to allow you to create the type of presentation you'd like to, then please get in touch or post on the Facebook group. For example, you might like to borrow a video camera to help you film yourself for your presentation. There is some equipment for hire via the IT help desk, but I also have my own personal tools that I'm happy for you to use. So please get in touch if I can help you with this. In terms of technical support for the assignment, you should be using the technical support provided by the people that make the tools you're using. For example, if you're creating a screencast, then you should work through the help materials provided by the software publisher. We're also available to help you with technical aspects of the assignment, and you just need to post in the Facebook group in order to get our help with that. Of course, you should also be talking to your peers who may have advice for you on particular tools and ways of using them. You can also use the Facebook group to get feedback from your peers as you start to draft your presentation. It'll take you some careful planning, and you'll need to think about how you're going to fit the content into the time you have available for this assignment. But this can be a really fun and interesting assignment to work on. It's a really flexible assignment, and it's up to you to shape the direction that you want to take it in. We're very happy to discuss your ideas for your presentation at any time, so feel free to post on the Facebook site and we'll give you some feedback, or you can raise them in the classes for the remainder of the semester. For now, focus on getting that proposal in and getting that proposal nice and detailed so that we've got content there to provide you feedback on. Good luck with the assignment and have fun making your presentations.